श्री जगन्नाथ जी का, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया का ये स्नान यात्रा है और ऑल्सो द अपीयरेंस डे, आविर्भाव दिवस है आज श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा। तो इस हेतु हम हमारे सब ग्रुप से एक नाटिका प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं जो पुराणों में से पाया गया है और श्री प्रभुपाद के जो बहुत ही मुख्य और प्राचीन जो पहले के जो भक्त इस होलीनेस तमाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज ने एक सुंदर नाटिका द ड्रामा ऑफ लॉर्ड जगन्नाथ, और उसको कहते हैं जगन्नाथ नाट्य, जगन्नाथ प्रिय नाटकम। वो एक सुंदर किताब है उन्होंने प्रस्तुति की थी और उस किताब में श्री जगन्नाथ जी का ये आविर्भाव जो है एक सुंदर नाटिका के रूप में प्रस्तुत किया है। ये जो पुस्तक है अंग्रेजी में है और प्रसंग ऐसा है कि ये समय सब चीजों के लिए समय होता है, एज ए टाइम फॉर एवरीथिंग। तो ये समय ऐसा है कि ये उत्सव का समय है। आज जो है स्नान यात्रा है और स्नान यात्रा के बाद में रथ यात्रा होगी। तो इस प्रसंग में हम सोच रहे थे कि भगवान जगन्नाथ का स्मरण क्यों न हो जाए, और ये सब जो होता है भगवान की कृपा से ही है, भगवान के ही इच्छा से सब कुछ होता है, क्योंकि वही तो सभी कारणों के कारण है। इसमें हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं। हम तो सिर्फ उनके आदेशों के अनुसार, जो उनकी इच्छा है उनको प्रसन्न करने के लिए जो भी हम कर सकते हैं, जितना हमारे में क्षमता है उससे हम कर सकते हैं। तब हमारी क्षमता यही है कि जो हमें हमारे महान आचार्य गुरु जो हुए हैं उनकी प्रस्तुति को हम प्रस्तुत करें। और ये सुंदर किताब जो है उसमें ये बहुत सुंदर तरीके से जगन्नाथ जी का आविर्भाव का वर्णन किया गया है। पर एक ही चीज है कि आप लोगों को हमारे साथ सहन करना पड़ेगा कि वो अंग्रेजी में है। हमें अगर हो सकता था तो हम उसको हिंदी में जरूर अनुवाद करते, लेकिन जैसे हमने कहा कि ये तुरंत ही हुआ, ऑन द स्पॉट, कोई प्लानिंग नहीं था। सुबह को ही जब सुबह के क्लास में जब हम श्री स्नान यात्रा का वर्णन कर रहे थे तभी ये जो विचार आया कि हमें ऐसे करना है, और अभी समय नहीं है कि उसको हिंदी में ट्रांसलेट किया जाए, तो ये अंग्रेजी में होगा। आप लोग ध्यान से सुनिए, ये बहुत सुंदर जो प्रस्तुति है और हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि सभी को अंग्रेजी समझ में आएगी। और भगवान के विषय में जो भी बताया जा रहा है, जैसे कि आज हम स्नान यात्रा को सिर्फ ओडिया टीवी पे देख रहे थे, उड़िया में बोल रहे थे, लेकिन क्योंकि हम सब भक्त हैं हम अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं कि हाँ ये भगवान के विषय में कुछ चीजें बताई जा रही है और उसे हम आनंद, क्योंकि जो कुछ भी भगवान के संबंधित है उसमें कोई भाषा जो है एक बैरियर नहीं है, खास करके भक्तों के लिए। हाँ कभी कभी होता है, लेकिन ज्यादातर तो, और कुछ ज्यादा नहीं कहते हुए हम ये कहना चाहेंगे कि ये नाटिका जो है ये 7 भागों में विभाजित है, तो इसीलिए हम हर रोज 7 दिन के लिए ये नाटिका चलेगी, ठीक है। मेडिटेशन ऑन लॉर्ड जगन्नाथ, तो ये जो हमारा ध्यान है 7 दिन के लिए ये नाटिका चलेगी। आज पहला एपिसोड होगा या पहला भाग है। सो देयर आर टोटल 7 एक्ट्स, तो सभी एक्ट को करने जाएंगे तो बहुत लंबा हो जाता है और फिर वो जो है हम उसको ग्रहण नहीं कर पाते हैं, तो इसीलिए जितना भी हम ग्रहण करेंगे धीरे धीरे आगे बढ़ेंगे। तो
Haribol Mataji, in Hindi you can tell the story na in short for Hindi guys. What is today's episode? You can just
we will summarize it later, माताजी। तो इस प्रकार से 7 दिन के लिए जो है ये चलेगा। और जैसे जानते हैं कि भगवान जो है विश्राम करते हैं आज से रथ यात्रा के कुछ दिनों तक, और हमें उम्मीद है कि उनको भी ये आनंद होगा जब वे सुनेंगे। और तो 7 दिन के लिए यह होगा और उसके बाद 8 दिन के लिए हम जगन्नाथ अष्टकम को पढ़ेंगे और समझेंगे। हर एक दिन एक श्लोक को दोहराएंगे और उसको समझने की कोशिश करेंगे। तो इसलिए हो जाएगा 7 और 8 दिन। कितने हो जाते हैं ये? 7 और 8 मतलब 14 दिन हो जाते हैं। और 15वें दिन जैसे कि भगवान जो है विश्राम करते हैं और तब नेत्र उत्सव होता है और फिर रथ यात्रा होती है। तो रथ यात्रा तक 15 दिन ऐसे हम तो ये जो है श्री जगन्नाथ जी का स्मरण करेंगे लगातार और फिर हम जाएंगे जगन्नाथपुरी। तो ये हमारा कार्यक्रम है। तो अभी कुछ देर न करते हुए हम सभी को जो इस कार्यक्रम में, इस ड्रामा में भाग ले रहे हैं, हमें उम्मीद है कि उपस्थित है। हाँ, रशीश्वरी माता जी भी है, सब लोग हैं। हम शुरू करते हैं नाटिका, द ड्रामा ऑफ लॉर्ड जगन्नाथ, जगन्नाथ प्रिय नाटकम। तो give me 2 minutes because I have to also get set. Okay, so I will request that we can begin. And we have our director here, Anu Mataji, and of course, I am the assistant. Okay, start, Mataji.
May Lord Jagannatha's appearance by King Indradumna's prayer fill our vision with delight and thus dispel our heart's despair. Brimming over with green rapture are the Lord's eyes full of grace, like twin moons arising over the blue-black ocean of his face. Scarlet lips like ruby clusters form his all-attractive smile, which can captivate the cosmos and all conflict reconcile. May that self-effulgent Lord, whose pastimes please like countless moons, ever shine within our hearts. What good are any other boons? Good evening, saintly Vaishnavas, having come from far and near to behold Chaitanya Chandra's quincentennial this year. May we bid you all warm welcome to the theatre we've now formed. so your hearts can all be brightened and enlightened and reformed. No frivolous amusements here, prepared in careless haste, which so commonly offend all those of culture and good taste. No tragic endings dramatized, that sober men would cry when they see their favorite heroes cruelly crushed by fate to die. As spring's green buds unfold and bloom, awakening hearts fresh hope, may this drama of devotion sanctify your vision scope. Please entwine your bhakti creepers in the Tamala desire tree. Jagannath Priya Natakam commences presently. Here, let me bring my assistant.
I'm ready, master, but I fear the others are not.
After so many months of rehearsal, you still lack confidence?
This drama is totally different from those performed in the past. The parts are extraordinarily demanding and strains the limits of our memory. And there is no scenery to help create the mood. The directions call for unusually skillful expression and movement. In short, we hesitate to attempt such a daring drama when all the eyes of the world are upon us.
Would you have us disappoint such exalted personalities after I have whetted their appetite? It was precisely for their pleasure that this drama was composed. For who but these devoted souls can fully relish the spiritual sentiments that are the very essence of this play? Undisturbed in mind, with senses fully alert, they can appreciate the care taken in constructing the plot, developing the characters, and portraying the subtleties of rasa.
But could they not have been equally sanctified by hearing a recitation from our holy scriptures?
True enough, there is no higher satisfaction. And yet the art of drama has its special place as well. It is for this reason that our great Acharya, Srila Rupa Goswami, has written an elaborate commentary known as Nataka Chandrika, elucidating the laws of drama first set forth in the Natya Shastra of the sage Bharat. The drama we are to perform today adheres to Srila Rupa Goswami's injunctions and bear in mind the statement of ISKCON's founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada, who predicted Krishna consciousness will be established by cultural conquest.
This is inspiring. Your words fortify me.
Then kindly begin to satisfy these saintly Vaishnavas who, like thirsty chakora birds with their necks stretched high, eagerly wait the cloudburst of Krishna's pastimes. Like Indra, let loose your lightning bolt and emblazon the sky of our consciousness, and let the shower of your nectarian words slake our thirst. May the blessings of the assembled Vaishnavas be a crown of success, bowed low before the lotus feet of His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada.
The earth's rivers are rich with jewels, her mountains lush with plants. The 6 seasons are heaven's orbs, perform a rhythmic dance. 1,000 centuries men live, and those are free of fear. Satya Yuga's blessed force prevails both far and near. Saints and king combine as one, for goodness is the norm. The sun's race has reached its crest. Indradyumna has been born. Mercy, courage, steadfastness, each trait a glowing gem, adorn the king who, like the Lord, subdues demoniac men. Brilliantly bedecked, he puts other kings to shame. The monarch of Avantipura, Indradumna, all acclaim.
There's no doubt about what you've said. With his enemies subdued and his citizens so loyal, King Indradumna is indeed like a blazing ray of Surya. But at times, even the sun is covered by clouds, and so also it now seems that the king's unwavering disposition. Lately, he shows little interest in his usual duties.
Hey, has this rumor become so common that it is battled about in public?
That must be Vidyapati, the head priest. Come, let's hear what he is saying.
How disturbing to have gone for only a fortnight and upon returning to hear such rumors. Well, speaking with Yuddhavira, the commander of the royal army, will clear away all misgivings. Indradumna depends heavily upon him. Yuddhavira, O lion among men! Unmute.
Who has woken me?
Still sleeping in broad daylight? Well, he's done his job so well he deserves some extra rest. It is I, Vidyapati.
Yuddhavira enters, waking up by stretching.
Is it time to eat?
What is the question of eating, O lion-hearted one, when you have not even taken your bath?
Now listen here. Your being the emperor's most trusted friend doesn't give you any right to agitate me at such an early hour.
I've come on a matter of concerning the king.
Oh, what is it? I am always ready to serve him.
I know that. That's why I've come to you. There are rumors about the king.
Rumors? Who dares spread rumors about the royal monarch?
His queen, she sent me a note claiming he's been irresponsible.
It is high time he inspect our forces.
Then you also feel something distracts him?
Now, don't put words in my mouth. But he has been spending more time than usual at the temple these days.
The queen also noticed this. Indradumna has always been deeply religious. But now the queen says he has lost all interest in his royal responsibilities and instead has focused his entire attention on God. I wonder, what exactly is he praying for?
You are the chief priest. You should know. Who does?
When one's eyes and lips are sealed in prayer, only God can know what's within the heart.
God, and perhaps his queen.
Perhaps, as it said, what act is unknown to the shining sun? What truth not revealed to the sages? What sound not heard by the ether? And what secret hidden from one's wife?
Now, that's a good one to remember.
I shall go at once to see Indradumna. I'm sure he'll put all my doubts to rest.
Hey, what about joining me for some lunch?
Take your bath first. It will increase your appetite.
Yuddhavira exits as Vidyapati continues to walk around.
This natural setting is conducive for resolving my puzzlement.
It is Indradumna entering the garden palace. Let me carefully study his thoughts while hiding behind this tree.
King Indradumna enters. He sits down.
By the grace of the Lord, I have conquered in all directions. Wealth without limit and unrivaled sovereignty have followed me like faithful companions. I have all that anyone could desire, yet still I remain dissatisfied.
This is bewildering.
My ministers, my queen, they wonder what disturbs me. Without realizing the hollowness of this worldly affairs, how will they understand my intense longing for something more? I want to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the original person, the greatest of all. Yes, with these naked eyes, I want to see him face to face. I care no longer about heaven's lordship or earthly opulence or my family or minister's scorn, though others may think me mad or at best presumptuous. Make this solemn pledge today. I will dedicate all my thoughts, words, and deeds towards seeing the Supreme Person, who is the ultimate abode and absolute truth.
The queen was right, but this is more serious than she ever imagined.
Vidyapati, when did you return?
Just now, I was on my way to the temple.
Fortunate are the Brahmanas to be always serving the Lord. Are your sacrificial fires burning brightly, their flames licking the rim of the arena?
Protected by your excellent rule, we are always peaceful. And what about you? Is all well in the kingdom?
By the blessings of Lord Vishnu, good fortune reigns everywhere.
If I may correct you, my dear king, I have detected a growing anxiety in the minds of some.
What is the cause?
Those close to you have felt a certain alienation on your part, an inattentiveness which is most unusual.
I don't deny it. My dear friend, a great change has come over me.
That much I have already guessed.
Since you left, I have spent nearly all my time at the temple, listening to transcendental narrations of God. Like the rubbing of the sacred Arani sticks, hearing the Supreme Lord's glories has kindled the flame of my faith. Till now, it burns like a blazing fire, visible to all.
But Lord Vishnu resides far beyond the three worlds. How do you hope to achieve his personal audience when powerful yogis steeped in meditation, their lives sacrificed in renunciation, can rarely even glimpse his effulgence?
I am not exactly sure, but I am determined. Though the task may be awesome, therefore, after days of solitude, I have decided to go before the learned assembly and ask if anyone present can tell me how to see God with these very eyes.
I see you're fully determined. Well, then, all right. May Lord Vishnu fulfill your desires. And I also pledge my full. After all, what else is our friendship for?
Then let us proceed to the assembly without delay.
They walk around and enter the court. Indradumna sits upon an elevated seat. Then enter three reciters.
May His Majesty King Indradumna Glory of Surya Vansh, be ever victorious. Glory to our King, who traverses the earth like the sun god on his chariot, dispelling all darkness by establishing true dharma. Glory to him who protects us from drought, saves us from starvation, shields us from the thieves. For his citizens, he is no less than the sum total of all the demigods. All praise to Indradyumna, who ever lives in truth, guided by the Brahmanas, keeping company with saints, sheltered by the Supreme Lord.
My dear reciters, ministers, citizens, I am ever grateful for your auspicious prayers. But today, I have come before you with a prayer of my own. And if there be one among you who can answer it, I shall be ever indebted to him.
Tell us, dear King, how may we serve you?
By the grace of the Supreme Lord, I lack nothing in the way of riches, land, power, or honor. Yet, today I feel myself a beggar, a pauper. What is my minister saying? That he is shocked? He protests that I should not speak in such a way? But what I say is true. Today, I regard this vast kingdom and all it encompasses as a vacant desert, for I am bereft of him who alone can fill my heart with joy and serenity. What says the king of Saurashtra? That Malwa province is opulence personified, a crown jewel, a crown of gold, and that its capital, Avantipur, is the rarest jewel. My friend, Avanti may be the enemy of the world, but of what value are her riches if they cannot be offered to the proper person? Don't you see? The most worthy person, that soul of souls, the soul of the universe, Lord Vishnu, avoids our kingdom. The supreme personality of Godhead, the most worshipable of all. Where is he? Personally, I am ashamed that in his absence, I have accepted life as real. How long shall this dream last? The winds of time have swept away kingdoms far greater than Avantipura. I no longer wish to enjoy dreams. My wife, my citizens, my kingdom. These are all creations of that artful deceiver, Maya. In my quest for happiness, I believed in the temporary. I confused illusion with reality. Well, dear gentlemen, no longer can I be deceived. The fleeting designation of king and citizen, husband and wife, elder and youth are not our true identities. For we are not these bodies, nor can we truly own anything connected with them. We are the pure soul within, part and parcel of the Supreme. To serve God, not illusion, and reunite with Him should be our life's only purpose. Thus, I have come before you with a question of singular importance. Is there anyone among you who can tell me how or where I may find the Supreme Personality of Godhead? I must find Him, for I deem rendering personal service to Him more important than all else. What?
The respected priest suggests that Lord Vishnu, as the enjoyer of all sacrifices, is present when one offers oblations of grains and ghee into the fire.
I concur, of course. And with greatest reverence, I touch the feet of those exalted sages who say one should meditate to view the Lord within the core of the heart. But, dear, esteemed gentlemen, I have tried all these methods, yet still I am unsatisfied. Please try to understand. I need to see the Lord not only in the fire sacrifice, not only in the mind, not only in the vague or fleeting vision, but face to face. I want to embrace his lotus feet and breathe the fragrance of sandalwood pulp and tulsi buds that adorn them. And I want to render him all personal services by offering him everything in my possession.
Unmute.
Rita Mataji.
My king,
Yes? Who calls from the back of the assembly?
it is I, a pilgrim, just arrived in Avantipura. May I approach your majesty?
King Indradumna beckons. The pilgrim enters.
May my words, like the sun's beams, illumine your path and draw you toward that effulgent Lord Purushottama, whose darshana you so eagerly desire.
Pilgrim, you are welcome. What brings you to Avantipura?
That for which you are searching. The Lord, now present on this earth in his deity form, sends me.
The Lord, present on this earth?
My king, I have the answer to your fervent prayer. Listen attentively.
Please speak on.
To bestow the blessings of his personal association upon the conditioned souls, the Lord mercifully manifests himself in forms visible to our material eyes. As the Supreme Lord of all energies, God can use them as he likes. Thus, he can accept a form made of matter and by his touch transform it into spirit, whether of stone or wood or any other substance. The personal form of God is infused with his absolute nature. Make no mistake in this regard. The deity form is God himself, manifested for all to behold.
Listening to an objection from the assembly and then turning to Vidyapati.
What is his doubt?
He protests that you are limiting God by imposing on him a conception of form and personality.
Dear king, one who fails to accept God as the supreme personality with unlimited energies will certainly see the deity as dull, inert matter. Though the Lord may be worshipped as the impersonal absolute, possessing no qualities, to advance on this path of worship is very troublesome indeed. For one who's embodied, the worship of the Lord in his deity form is natural because it fixes some bodily conception in the mind. Not that ascribing such personal attributes to God is imaginary. His form, his name, his abode, his pastimes are all variegated expressions of his absolute spiritual nature. We should never take them to be the products of illusion. Though God, being the supreme complete, is both personal and impersonal, it is through his personal feature that he awards the worshipper his greatest mercy of an intimate relationship based on devotional service.
I have always worshipped Lord Vishnu as the supreme personality of Godhead.
And therefore, you are the proper recipient of his special benediction.
My dear pilgrim, the whole assembly is sitting in rapt attention, waiting to learn. where the Lord may now be found.
Some time ago, after traversing the whole of Bharatvarsha, I arrived on her eastern coast, known as Purushottama Kshetra, where the beautiful mountain of Niladhari stands. In the center of that mountain grows an enormous banyan tree, and near that tree lies Rohini Kunda, a mere touch of whose waters bestows liberation.
The right side of my body is twitching, an auspicious sign. Please continue.
On the eastern shore of the lake stands the Neelakantamani deity of Shri Vasudeva. He is worshipped as Sri Neela Madhava. Just by seeing him, one achieves immortality. By the influence of that place, where I stayed for 1 year, I can now perceive Lord Purushottama everywhere and feel his guidance at every step. Otherwise, how could I arrive here at this very moment just to reply to your question?
King Indradumna, at first speechless, then gradually rising joyfully, to clasp the pilgrim by the arms.
Pilgrim, who are you? You who in a moment have become as dear to me as a lifetime friend. You have assured me that my fervent desire will soon be fulfilled. May your words act irresistibly, like a potent sacrificial mantra, enabling me to receive Srila Neela Madhav's grace. Vidyapati, what do you say?
I am as eager as you are to see Lord Neil Madhav.
Now, ministers and friends, what is your advice? What do you say? That the best of the Avantipura's Brahmanas should go and determine exactly where Lord Neela Madhav resides. My dear friend, do you agree? You have hardly had the time to rest after your recent journey.
Who cares for rest? I am ready to depart at once.
As soon as you bring word back, we shall go in grand procession, complete with full retinue. Coming before Neela Madhav, I shall prostrate myself and beg that he accepts our royal entourage, the kingdom, its citizens, and all its wealth as his very own. Then Avantipura will actually shine with the effulgence of the entire spiritual world.
Taking the pilgrim respectfully with him, along with Vidyapati.
Now, let us go and without delay dispatch an advance party of the most intelligent men to the east. Hare Krishna.
Thus ends the Act 1 titled The Pilgrim. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, everyone. It was a wonderful performance.